and welcome back to Wit Tape. Blooper gag reel at the end. Hello, and welcome back to Tasting Whiskey Notes. We're in a new location for today's episode. Where are we, my dear?
We are in Long Beach, Washington.
At her mother's house.
My mother's house.
Yes. On vacation, but we bought a locally sourced and brewed whiskey up here to give it a try for this episode. What is the whiskey called, huh?
The Triticale? Triticale?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Triticale whiskey. Don't bring it back so I think it has some notes that we've been cheating.
I can't see.
That's right. She can't read anything with her up close glasses.
Yes.
It's a small batch, craft distilled, 100% Washington made grain whiskey. It's 90 proof. And just for you guys who are interested, it's batch, I think it's a 19-005, bottle 194, bottled on May 18th of this year. Now I'm a little worried because it's aged 26 months, so that's a really young whiskey, so I have no idea what this is going to taste like. But I'm going to let the expert pourer pour.
We don't have our Glencairn
Yeah, not up
glasses.
here. So we found something kind of similar. We're going to give it a try. Having trouble? What are you doing down there?
Don't mind me.
Good, you got it. Alright. Don't laugh. I guess she can start, as long as she doesn't say anything. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's a big pour.
I can't. No, it's not. Settle down over there.
We're not going anywhere tonight, so we guess if we get a little bit lit, it's okay.
Is that good for you?
It's fine. It's good for me. Is it good for you?
It's the exact same as mine.
Don't spill the whiskey. And this is bottled by the Adrift, which is in town. I thought it was just a hotel, but it's a distiller, and they also have a restaurant in town too, and a bar. So let's see.
Gosh, you know what? It's got something. I don't know if it's different,
Definitely
but I can't.
trying to get past the alcohol.
What is that?
I'll read it back, so I know the back has some cheats. Oh, I smell.
Tea. I'm gonna go with it smells like tea to me. But I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to.
I'm just getting spice off the nose, and of course alcohol. That's all I'm getting.
I had a big whiff of tea.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Ready?
interesting. Sure. Before. Ooh. That's what hell of a burn. I don't know if that's because it's young. Wow. Okay. First blush when I swallowed it, I know I go to cinnamon all the time, but I got like a big splash of sweet. And I identified it as like cinnamon, but there's something else.
That's rough.
It's rough. I get a little caramel, cinnamon. To me, it's sweet, but man, is that burn. It's very
Strong.
yeah. What else do you get? Because we haven't said.
I'm still just getting the tea. But
With the taste? It's a really young whiskey, and we don't know enough about whiskey. And actually, if you guys do, because generally what we do is we get something like, if it's a single malt Scotch, it's like a 12-year-old. Blended, it's older than 2 years. This is like 26 months, so it's just barely over 2 years. So I know there's differences in taste, but we're not knowledgeable enough. So if you guys want to write below why such a young whiskey is so overwhelming.
do you want me to? I'm gonna run and get some water.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna take another another swig here, because you already taken one. It could be that the grain that they're using in this one is Triticale. It's grown in Washington. I don't know very much about it, but that could be part of the taste. Let's see. Ooh. The first taste is actually quite good, but then it lingers and burns, and it's not good. I love the first blush, and the rest is just like, just a drink. Ooh, I'm still getting a cinnamon caramel type of thing. Any wood?
It's coming back up.
Alright, let's try it with a splash of water here.
The water mellowed it out, but
A great deal.
it is still so. I can't even taste anything.
You still taste the tea?
I do still taste the tea, maybe like black tea.
I'm still getting, my lips are numb. This thing, for 45 proof, it seems strong. I still get the cinnamon at first splash, followed by caramel.
First splash.
Like when you first drink it.
Or first blush. You used the word blush before, now you're using the word splash.
I like both words. Okay. Well, nice. But.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really, the taste is overwhelmed right after you first drink it by just the alcohol and the burn, and you just lose everything. It's milder with water, but you still lose it right away. I don't know if it's because it's young or not. It's probably something I would.
It's got a woody flavor.
Okay. What kind of wood?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that, but I taste wood.
Okay, it's probably what it was barreled in. But we don't know because this is locally sourced and made. We don't know if there's anything online. We'll look, but there is information on the back of the bottle. So let's see. Ugh. Man, it's coming back up.
Yeah.
Using world-class raw and malted grain varieties grown in the Washington Skagit Valley, Adrift Distillers crafts unique, full-flavored whiskeys with their own story to tell. A smooth, mellow... Maybe we first taste it and it's not smooth and mellow afterwards. A smooth, mellow whiskey with great grain character that complements the caramel and vanilla notes. I didn't get vanilla, but I did get caramel. The vanilla notes imparted by the oak casks. So
I'm tasting oak.
Aged no less than 2 years in new American oak casks. So it's interesting, it's new casks. So you get a lot of whiskey distilleries making them in older casks. It was something that they used before, like port. Yeah. So we got the caramel and you got the oak. Well, you got wood.
I got wood.
The barrel.
Couldn't tell you
But we'll look up really quick and see if it's online. All we could find was their own website, unfortunately. So basically, the heirloom grain Triticale, perfectly suited to the Washington climate, is harvested and then custom malted by specialists at Skagit Valley Malting to coax all the caramel sweetness and nutty complexity from its kernels. The raw grain in its 2 malted varieties are carefully mashed, fermented, and triple distilled in our home in the Pacific Ocean. In oak casks, okay. The end result is a deep amber whiskey with notes of heavy oak, vanilla, and brown sugar on the nose. The first sip reveals the depths of vanilla, marshmallow, cherry fruit, and cedar, with a subtle note of tobacco in the finish. Did you get that, huh? At all?
I got the wood. I'm not getting any kind of cherry or brown sugar.
I got some of the sweet because I definitely got caramel, but she got tea out of it. I'm just wondering if you had something like tea that tasted like whiskey recently. You do make hot toddies. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know if if this is a favorite of ours or not, but we wanted to try some local whiskeys and. Hey, this was it.
We did pick up a cranberry
It's true.
that they make, and that's really delicious.
Yeah, what was it called?
Cranberry.
Core. Same thing as the Adrift Distilleries, and you can drink it. She's been drinking it straight, but you can also mix it. It's very
super sour, but
sweet
it's
in the
beginning, super sour. So I think
yeah,
try to mix it.
Yeah. So I don't know if we'd recommend this whiskey. It might be somebody's jam. You can come by and try it. But one thing to note in Washington, if you buy spirits, they have something called a spirit tax, and it's like 20%. It's over 20%.
22%, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's 20 point something percent. So I think the bottle was $30 something. I ended up paying close to 50 when all was said and done. I'm like, what? But it's just something in Washington State. So if you're up here and buying it, just know that. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.